There's a whole new world of sparkling fun waiting for you on video cassette with Family Home Entertainment's Classic Tales collection.
What a clever idea.
Enter the topsy-turvy world of Alice in Wonderland.
Oh, Mr. Rabbit, wait.
And meet the Mad Hatter, the Cheshire Cat, and the Queen of Hearts.
I hate to talk.
Then it's the Wind in the Willows. This uproarious tale of the reckless toad, the well-bred mole, and the scholarly badger will delight every child. Take a magical journey with Hiawatha, the brave who must save his Indian nation from famine.
He alone holds the answer to our problems.
And fly off with Peter Pan, where Wendy and her brothers share adventures with Tinkerbell, Captain Hook, and the Lost Boys of Never Never Land.
And keep an eye out for pirates.
Black Beauty is a story loved and cherished by boys and girls alike. Now this heartwarming tale comes to life in all its splendor.
He's my beauty, my black beauty.
Travel the globe from England to India, Hong Kong to California, with Jules Verne's Around the World in 80 Days.
You've made history, Mr. Fogg. Congratulations.
Then sail off to Treasure Island, where a brave boy teams with colorful pirates in search of gold.
I found it! I found a treasure!
And here's a tale fit for a king. The Prisoner of Zenda will thrill children and parents alike.
Long live the king!
Watch for the best in adventure, enrichment, enchantment, and wonderful fun.
I'll do that, lad.
Waiting for you wherever videos are sold in Family Home Entertainment's Classic Tales collection. Each video priced at just $14.95.
Kumquat, mangoes, tangerines, dry. No raspberry ice. Maybe some marzipan on toast.
Marzipan on toast? Flora, that's the kind of midnight snack that'll give you nightmares.
Oh, hello, Father. Why are you up?
Oh, I have a few matters of state to think about. And what's keeping you up so late?
Well, it's a big tennis match tomorrow.
Oh, yes, you and Alexander against Palm and Wilhelmina. Are you worried about it?
I just wish I could play better. I always miss shots, and Alexander gets so mad at me.
In time, I'm sure you'll be as good a player as Alexander, Flora. Rather than thinking about what you can't do, perhaps you should think about what you can do.
What do you mean, Father?
Well, let me explain with the help of my Midnight Marauder Double-Decker Royale.
What's the double mid-decker night Marauder Royal?
It's my own invention. Egg salad on pumpernickel with Russian dressing and my secret ingredient. A story.
Oh, that sounds absolutely delicious.
A long time ago, when I was just a boy living in the city with the old lady, it seemed as though I had everything I could ever want. But ever since the hunter had separated me from my elephant friends and family, there wasn't a day that went by that I didn't think about them. I miss them very much.
Good morning, Babar. What a lovely day.
Yes, it is, Madame. A lovely day.
I see. And do all lovely days make you look so sad?
Oh, I was just thinking
About Celeste, Arthur, and Cornelius? You must take heart and trust in fate, Babar. The day will come when you will see them again.
You're right, Madame. And when I do, I will introduce them to a dear friend who they will grow to know and love like I have.
Oh, well then, how about breakfast, followed by a brisk walk in the park to see what new birds we can add to our discovery?
A blue jay?
That's right, Babar.
And a gray-breasted... Huh?
What is it, Babar?
It was nothing. I could have sworn I saw it.
Babar!
Celeste, is it really you? I must be dreaming. How did you get here?
When you never returned, we got very worried, Babar. We kept looking for you, going further and further until we got lost.
Arthur!
I told you if we got lost enough, we'd find him. I'm hungry.
Then I know just the place where everyone can get reacquainted.
Oh, please forgive me. Madame, I'd like to meet my dear friends, Celeste and Arthur.
Hello, Celeste. Hello, Arthur.
I was so happy seeing my friends again. We set off to introduce them to their first taste of city life. Although Arthur showed a knack for wearing his cream puffs, he had considerably less success when it came to wearing clothes. In time, Arthur and Celeste grew accustomed to their new surroundings, and with a little coaching from Madame and myself, they came to learn that life in the city was definitely nothing to sneeze at. They discovered that wonderful fragrances can come from bottles as well as blossoms, and that too much of a good thing is often too much to bear. Arthur was especially fascinated by musical instruments and was the first to experience the true impact of music. I shall never forget a day in the city. I'd almost forgotten what playing with my friends was like, and the happiness I felt was second only to the joy I took in sharing my good fortune with good friends. It was a grand afternoon, but all good things must come to an end.
So you see, we came to bring you back home, Babar. The elephants need you. It's terrible. The hunter is chasing us deeper and deeper into the jungle.
The hunter. You must go, Babar. I've always known in my heart of hearts that this time would come. Your family needs your help.
And I think with all I have learned here, I can help.
Then it's settled. We have much to do before you go, Babar. Now don't forget to wear your hat in the sun and... Oh, Babar, I'm going to miss you so.
As I am going to miss you, Madame. Thank you for all you have done, all you have given me, and all you have taught me. So you don't forget me. How could I ever forget you?
Now get going before I make a scene.
Goodbye. We'll meet again soon. I promise.
Bye. Goodbye. Thank you.
Goodbye, Celeste. Arthur, I wonder if I'll ever see my little Babar again.
It was difficult for me to leave Madame and all the friends I had made in the city. But although the urge to stay was strong, the concern I felt for my family was even stronger. They needed my help to stop the hunter, and there was no distance too great that would keep me from reaching them.
This can't be it, Celeste. This must be the most miserable place in the whole jungle.
Then this is it, all right.
Shh. Did you hear that?
What, Babar?
I'll hold them off. You two make a run for it.
My tusks! I don't believe it.
Cornelius? Is that you?
More appropriately, Babar, is that you? It's Babar, everyone! It's not the hunter, it's Babar! I do not mention Arthur and Celeste.
We've been worried sick.
Sorry, we got lost and found Babar in the city on the other side.
Babar, my boy. I knew you'd come back. I kept telling everyone that Babar's just too clever for the hunter.
Only about 2,000 times. But even so, I must say it's a relief and a pleasure to see you again, Babar.
How are you, Pompadour?
Well, taking everything that's happened into consideration, lucky to be alive. I dare say better than you. What happened? You're all green.
Oh, this? It's a suit. See? It comes off.
Oh, my tusks. You can shed your skin like a snake.
Yeah, clothes are like skins you can change. Some of them itch like the dickies.
They are rather attractive.
And we brought back all sorts of gifts, Mother. Powder and perfume and cream puffs.
That's a gramophone. Oh, I have so much to tell you, and I'm so happy to have found you all safe and sound.
That's a matter of opinion.
We kept moving, thinking we would find sanctuary, but now we realize nowhere is safe from the relentless hunter.
Not even this miserable place.
Your Highness.
You left when this trouble all started, Babar. It is good you have returned, as we are about to put an end to it. Tomorrow we stand and fight as elephants should.
The king has a plan.
It's him, the hunter.
Babar, hurry!
Fortunately enough, I had led the hunter away from the others, but I knew he would never give up the hunt.
Can't even find something decent to eat around here. And the hunter is closing in once again. We will run no further. Tomorrow at dawn, we will drive him from the jungle. I call for an elephant stampede. Shh, quietly.
Your Highness, this is madness. The hunter has a gun. Traps. We must outthink him.
It's all very well for you to say, Babar. You've forgotten what it's like to live in the jungle.
You have been away in the city on the other side a long time, Babar.
The elephant stampede is an honorable battle tradition that goes back to the days of the mighty mammoths. Isn't that so, Your Majesty? Your Majesty?
My tusks! Your Majesty!
Cornelius, what happened?
It's the mushrooms. They're poison.
horrors! What can we do now?
Our illustrious king has sadly departed from us. Although he is gone, his wisdom and courage will live on in our hearts forever. We will proceed with the old king's final wishes. Tomorrow, we stampede!
We have little choice, Babar.
It's madness. We don't stand a chance. It's almost dawn. I kept you up all night, Celeste.
Tell me again about the Elephant City, Babar. It sounds wonderful.
Well, it's just an idea, but it does sound wonderful, doesn't it? Sometimes I can close my eyes and see it. White and pink houses sparkling in the sun. Wide streets with flower-laden boulevards. Parks where the children can play in safety. And it would be our home, forever. And no one could ever chase us away from it. But first we have to make this land safe from those who would harm us. We must deal with the hunter.
Do you think you can convince the elders to call off the stampede?
I have to try.
Is it time, Babar?
Yes, it's time. Where are the others?
Why, they've left. For the stampede.
Come on, we can still catch up to them.
You will stay here. You are too young to participate in an elephant stampede.
I don't want to participate. I want to stop it.
How dare you disregard? Come back.
But nothing I could say or do would convince the elders that the stampede was doomed to failure. And fail it did.
What is this ivory the hunter speaks of? And zoos and circuses? What are those things?
It seems that us elephants are in high demand on the other side.
How horrible! Babar was right. The elephant stampede was doomed to failure.
It's not over yet, Pompadour. Babar is still out there.
The hunter has everyone trapped. It's up to us to free everyone.
But Babar, there are only 3 of us.
We have an advantage, Celeste. We know more about the hunter than he thinks.
We do?
Yes. Come on, let's go.
What is that sound?
I don't know. But my tusks, I hope Babar has something to do with it.
I always suspected that the knowledge I acquired in the city would come in handy someday. And that day had come.
Now.
Hooray, Babar!
He's found the gramophone. Hurry! Arthur, head for the river like we planned.
Excellent, my boy. Good work.
The gifts from the city took a real beating, but they sure came in handy.
Just as well. I don't think I'd be much good on those wheeled shoes.
Roller skates, Cornelius. You gave us the best gift of all, Babar.
Yes, freedom from fear.
Once again, the forest was at peace. We were safe from the hunter's gun, and finally returned home.
It's still here, and still as beautiful as ever.
Oh, it's so good to be home.
I couldn't agree more. I wish the king could have seen our home one last time.
It is now our solemn duty to appoint a successor to the throne. And there is only one among us who has the wisdom, the perception, and the vision to lead us.
You deserve it, Cornelius. Huh?
Kneel, Babar. I always suspected, as your mother did, Babar, that you were destined for greatness. She would be proud of you. Rise, Babar, King of the Elephants.
I am your king, as you are my people. But more than that, I am your brother, as you are my family. The days of running, hiding, and living in fear are over. The jungle is changing all around us, and we will learn to change with it. It will not be easy, but together we will grow strong and happy. That is my promise to you.
And that is how I became king. You see, Flora, knowing your opponent makes you a formidable adversary. I knew the ways of the hunter, and so I was able to get the better of him, with a bit of luck.
Actually, Pon has a weak backhand.
That's right, he does.
We thought we heard voices.
It's not that weak. Besides, Alexander has a lousy second serve. Do not. Do so. Do not.
Good thing we made the sandwich family size. It seems you all know your opponent's weakness. Tomorrow's tennis match should be an interesting one. All right, finish your sandwiches and off to bed, everyone. You'll need your rest for the game.
I can't sleep now. I'm too excited. We might even win. Never happen.
To bed. All of you. Save the competition for the tennis match.
Aren't you coming, Father? Mother?
In a little while. Good night.
Good night.
I don't know about you, Babar, but I'm in the mood for a hot fudge triple truffle sundae.
Ah, the romantic dessert. Let's see now. Whipping cream, eggs, chocolate.
Don't forget the story.
There's nothing more relaxing than Sunday morning with the family. Wouldn't you agree, Cornelius?
Yes, without question, Babar. Without question.
Father,
Yes, Flora?
the glue won't glue.
It will in a minute, dear.
Father,
Yes, Flora.
the sticks are too long.
Then try shortening them.
Father,
Yes, Flora.
now the sticks are too short. Can you fix them, Papa?
It's all yours, Cornelia.
Yes, quite so, Babar, quite so.
Now, Flora. What's the problem?
Today is Kite Flight Sunday, and I want my kite to be the first in the air.
That's important, is it?
To me it is.
Well, for starters, nothing is worth doing unless you do it right. And at the rate you're going, this kite won't even get off the ground.
But
All it takes is a little care, Flora. I learned that the hard way. I was just a boy, about to take on my first big challenge as king.
Can't you see it, Cornelius? Our very own city.
Oh, magnificent, Babar. Not to mention spectacular and splendiferous. You couldn't have picked a more perfect location.
I've made so many plans. Not only will it protect us from the likes of the hunter, but it will be just like the big city I visited, with lots of monuments and buildings, hospitals, homes, and libraries, and our very own palace.
It's very impressive, Babar. Yeah, but are you certain this type of city is suitable for elephants?
Sure. I want our subjects to have the very best. Everyone deserves a decent home with a solid roof over their heads.
Precisely why I've come to see you, sire. Announcing the very first in my series of pachyderm public opinion polls. Following an exhaustive series of evaluations, I have found that 99.9% of the polling public are 100% behind the building of the city.
Very encouraging.
Yes, thank you, Pampa.
Providing that they are able to move in before the monsoons begin.
The monsoons?
They're only 3 months away. I don't know, Pompadour.
Then might I offer a suggestion, sire? 3 words. All possible speed. Finish the city as fast as you can, and the public will sing your praises.
Good point.
Yeah, but, Babar, I'm not certain we can build such a city in just 3 short months.
Another good point.
Forgive me for pointing this out, sire, but at this point you'll have to point out which point you'd like to act on. After all, you are the king.
Well then, as king, I must give my public what they want. So I'll do my best to finish the city before the rains come. We can start as soon as we get the building supplies we ordered. Where could they be?
Right here, Babar.
Madame! Oh, I missed you so much.
And I, you.
I've got so much to tell you. A lot has happened since I left the city.
I can see that, King Babar. I'm so proud of you.
Madame! Madame!
Arthur, Celeste, how wonderful to see you again.
Oh, allow me to introduce my friends. Cornelius, my royal advisor, and Pompadour, the royal minister of protocol.
Pleased to meet you.
The pleasure is all ours, madame.
All your supplies are there, Babar. Everything you'll need to build a grand and proper city.
Thank you. Can you stay for a while?
Well, I would love to help.
It's settled then. Now I'm sure we can finish the city on time. We'll be done before the first raindrop falls.
I then set about the task of assigning titles and positions to everyone, each to reflect what they did best.
Okay, does everyone have an occupation? Yes, sir! Then let's build our city!
But not all were happy about our plans for the city. Far off in Rhino Land, Lord Retaxas was fuming.
King Babar. Ha! Who does he think he is? I'll show him who's king around here. I am the strongest. I am the best. I am Lord Retaxas.
It's Basil bearing big news.
All right, let's hear it, but make it fast.
If you insist, Your Highness. I have it on good authority that Babar and his congenial court are trashing the tradition of having homes and huts by putting up a palatial palace surrounded by brand new buildings arranged in a pleasing pattern, thereby creating a new and nicer neighborhood in which their subjects can live. He's calling it a city.
A city? He can't do that. If Babar's subjects get to have a city, then mine will want one too. You give that kind of luxury to the people, and pretty soon they'll start to expect it.
And well, they should.
Lady Retaxas.
I think what Babar is doing is wonderful. It's high time we rewarded our loyal subjects' loyalty. And what better way than to build them their very own city?
Wouldn't a nice card suffice?
Nonsense. It'll be fun.
But, my lady, I don't know the first thing about building buildings.
Oh, I'm sure you'll get the hang of it. Ta-ta! Ta-ta!
Quick, Basil, advise me.
It's very simple, sir. Anyone that can build a city first will go down in jungle history as the rhino that raised the standard of living for the entire animal kingdom.
Lord Retaxis, the father of civilization.
Very stirring.
I'll do it.
The weeks turned quickly into months, and slowly the city began to take shape. Unfortunately, not as quickly as I had promised. And as the monsoon rains drew ever closer, I began to fear that I had bitten off more than I could chew.
King Babar, the roads are falling behind schedule.
King Babar, someone's been pilfering the supplies.
King Babar, the Arc de Triomphe just fell down.
King Babar,
what shall we do?
I really didn't figure on all these delays. We'll never finish the city at this rate.
Might I make a suggestion, sire? 3 words. Quantity over quality.
But Babar, compromising our city isn't the answer. Nothing is worth doing unless you do it right, you know.
I'm sorry, Cornelius, but I have to try something. We can save a lot of time by cutting back on all these hand-carved roof columns, these extra windows, and by asking our workers to speed up.
An excellent idea, sire.
And so the race was on. We did everything in our power to speed up the building of our city. And for a time, we were doing quite well. That is until Retaxis came along. Due to his incessant pilfering of our building supplies, it seemed that for every step we took forward, we took 2 steps back. And with the monsoon rains looming ever closer, I found myself cutting more corners than ever.
Hurry! Work faster!
I'm falling behind schedule. Quick, quick, hurry, hurry, hurry!
There was a point where it seemed we could do nothing right. The urgency of the situation weighed greatly on me. There was no time for games.
A little more. Okay, drop it. Close enough.
How are things going, Babar?
Too slow, I'm afraid.
Rome wasn't built in a day, you know.
Yeah, but they didn't have the monsoons to worry about.
All I'm asking is that you slow down. Take a break and play with your friends. It will do you a world of good.
I'm sorry, madame, but I've got no time to play. It's going to rain.
Well, I'll play around a monkey in the middle with you. I'm afraid Babar is much too busy with his city.
And I'm afraid at this pace, it's not going to be much of a city after all. Not what it could have been anyway.
I'll get it!
Arthur, look out!
Oh! Celeste! Celeste! Is she all right, Celeste?
That was a poisonous snake, Arthur. Run and get help right away.
How is she, Dr. Capelus? Please say she'll get better.
I wish I could, Babar.
The only known antidote for snake bites is the juice from the juju plant. Very rare in these parts, I'm afraid.
But we have to do something.
We're doing everything possible. Animals everywhere are combing the jungle for a juju plant right now.
And if they don't find one? So how could this happen?
There, Babar.
If only I...
Come along now.
No! Let me stay with her, please?
Forgive me for sounding callous, sire, but what about the city?
You will have to continue without my help. My place is here.
As you wish.
Oh, what will I do without you, Madame? What will I do?
The thought of losing Madame worried me so, and I drifted off into an uneasy sleep. I dreamt of a world where all my mistakes had gathered to haunt me. I found myself face to face with a beast of my own creation. The beast of misfortune. And soon to follow was the beast of haste. There was nothing I could do to escape the beasts, and I found myself trapped by them at every turn.
What will I do? I can't run. I can't hide.
Truly, life is not easy, Babar. One must face it with courage and wisdom, hope, patience, love, happiness.
All right, Miss Fortune. I'm not running from you anymore.
Madame's words gave me the strength to stand and face my problems. And as a reward for my bravery, I was visited by the winged elephants of intelligence, patience, wisdom, courage, and hope. With them at my side, I felt I could do anything. And with their support, I chased the beasts away.
Courage, hope, patience.
King Babar! Wake up! Wake up! We found a juju plant.
You have?
But there's a problem. It's right smack dab in the middle of Rhino Land.
Cornelius! We found the antidote!
We have?
Yes, and I'm leaving you in charge of the city project while I'm gone.
Gone? Gone where?
Try to get as much as you can done before I get back. I want Madame to see something beautiful when she wakes up.
But, Babar, where are you going?
To Rhino Land!
Finally, there was hope, and I set off into the jungle in search of Retaxis.
You stole his defective.
It's a tacky tyrant who claims his tools. Keep trying, sir.
What for? I'll never beat Babar at this rate. They've got plans and everything. What have we got?
High hopes, Your Highness. High hopes.
Basil!
our supplies got to?
These supplies are ours, Elephant. Basil found them fair and square.
I'm not here for the supplies, Retaxis. The word in the jungle is that you have a juju plant. The antidote for speckled snake bite. I need it right away. The snake bit a dear friend of mine. She's very sick.
Hey, I'm sorry to hear that, Babar. But that antidote doesn't come cheap, you know.
I'll give you anything. Just name it.
The city plans. Ask for his plans.
All right, Elephant. In exchange for my plant, I want your plans.
And all the supplies we can carry.
Okay, Retaxis. You've got yourself a deal.
History books, here I come.
I need that plant now, Retaxis. I've got no time to lose. Dr. Capaloose, how long before the antidote takes effect?
Very soon, Babar. She'll be up and around in no time.
Ah, that was a wonderful thing you did, Babar.
Believe me, that trade with Retaxis was a bargain. I'd give up 1,000 cities for her.
Everyone out now. She needs her rest.
It took a while, but we did it.
Now remember, we still have a few minor details.
Yes, I understand. Now, let me see our palace. It's beautiful.
I beat Babar and secured my place in history. All in 1 week. It just doesn't get any better than this.
I also went back to the drawing board and designed a beautiful surprise for Madame.
I hope you like it. I designed it myself, just for you.
For me?
Well, I was kind of thinking that if you wanted, I would really like you to stay.
Oh, Babar, I would love to stay.
Well then, let me show you your house.
It's wonderful.
It was the only building we could finish on time.
Ah, shades of a grand city to come. Hey, Babar?
In due time, Cornelius. Retaxis can have that big old city. We're going to build a city that's for the elephants, by the elephants. I know now that anything else just wouldn't be right.
Good for you, Babar.
But it'll take some time.
Oh, that reminds me, sire. I have here the final findings on my pachyderm public opinion poll.
Must you, Pompadour?
Oh, yes, sire, I must. In a unanimous opinion, 100% of the polling public would prefer to take the extra time to build a proper city, suitable for elephants of all sizes. Well, I guess a little rain never hurt anyone.
And so, all was right in our world again. The problems of the past few weeks seemed to wash away with the rains. And my only concern was choosing a proper name for our city.
You named it Celestville, didn't you, Papa? After Mama.
I certainly did. But I had to finish the city first. And that time, I took the care to do it right.
Does that story work for everything?
Even kites.
Thanks, Papa. Come on, Flora. Let's fly it.
Have fun.
I say, Babar, that was an exhilarating story. You should really commit it to paper someday. It could make excellent reading.